Everyone, so this is the summary of the poem Do Not Ask by Faiz Ahmad Faiz. So these are the important points about the poet. Faiz Ahmad Faiz was born in 1911 in Sialkot, Punjab. He received a degree in English and taught in Amritsar. He got interested in Marxism and joined Progressive Writers Movement. He also served in Indian Army during Second World War. He went to Lahore after partition of India. He was arrested on the suspicion of getting involved in anti-government activities. He spent 2 years in London. In 1962, he was awarded Lenin Peace Prize. He died in 1984 after spending so many years in self-exile. So this is the text of the poem. Do not ask me for that past love when I thought you alone illumined this world, and because of you, the griefs of this world didn't matter. I imagined your beauty gave permanence to the colors of spring, and your eyes were the only stars in the universe. I thought if I could only make you mine, destiny would forever be in my hands. So, when the poem opens, we get to know that the poet's attitude towards love has changed from before. His awareness of the harsh realities of life has changed his opinion about love. He says that his previous love for his beloved was an illusion. Now he is mature. He tells his beloved not to ask the same kind of love which he did to her when he was immature and carefree. In the past, he would think that his beloved has lighted this world, and the griefs of the world didn't matter to him at that time. In the past, he had thought that his beloved gave colors to the spring season, and her eyes were the only stars in the universe. He was of the view that if he had his beloved by his side, then he would have his destiny in his hands. Come to the next lines. Of course, it was never like this. This was just a hope, a dream. Now I know there are afflictions which have nothing to do with desire, raptures which have nothing to do with love. On the dark loom of centuries, woven into silk, damask, and gold cloth, is the oppressive enigma of our lives. Everywhere in the alleys and the bazaars, human flesh is being sold, throbbing between layers of dust bathed in blood. The furnace of poverty and disease disgorges body after body, pus oozing out of a decaying flesh. How can I look the other way? Your beauty is still a river of gems, but now I know there are afflictions which have nothing to do with desire, raptures which have nothing to do with love. My love, do not ask me. So, in these lines, poet refutes this claim. He says that it was just a false hope and a dream. Okay, now he has realized that he was mistaken in the past, and now he is aware of the pain and suffering in the world, which is different from the pangs of love. So there are a lot of other pressures and sorrows which have nothing to do with love. Now he is aware of the social and political issues and problems which people have to face on their day-to-day basis, like lack of jobs, poverty, hunger, exploitation, etc. So, since so many centuries, people have been going through a lot of pain and suffering. So, in the next lines, poet says that he has seen human flesh being sold in the streets and bazaars. He has also seen human flesh being covered in blood and dust. He has seen people dying because of poverty and disease. He has also witnessed pus coming out of the decayed flesh of human beings. Poet says that he can't be blind towards the sufferings of humanity. He says that his beloved is beautiful like a river of gems, but he cannot ignore his duty and responsibility towards humanity. He tells his beloved not to ask the same kind of love as before, and here the poem ends.